Hello and welcome back to your journey in the All-in-One Marketing Booster. So if you have reached this video, it's time for your video shoot. You've already scheduled, you've already sent us your topics and B-roll, and now you're wondering, what can I expect during your video shoot? Now, if you're a first timer, you might have a little bit of nerves going on, and that's completely fine. Even if you've been doing this for a while, you might still feel nervous, and that's totally fine, but we want to try to encourage you not to worry. We're going to be here for you throughout the whole process. The interviewer that you're working with is going to be there, and they're going to walk you through it and really make it easy on you. We want you to think of your video interview as a coffee conversation. So imagine that you're just going to the coffee shop, meeting up with a colleague, meeting up with just someone you know to talk about your business, maybe even a potential customer. And that's really how you should treat your interviewer. These videos are going to be out there for your customers, and these people are coming to your blog to learn more about the specific topic, whether that be just about your company, about your products, your services, or an important industry related topic. They want to watch these videos and they're there for a reason. So we want the videos to just be really real, authentic. We actually highly discourage scripting because with scripting, you get nervous about staying on script. You forget your script. It adds a lot more time to the process. And then at that point, you're just overthinking unnecessary things. So we put together some interviewing best practices for you, and these are just a few. When you're scheduling and working through your process with us, we're going to make sure that you have the materials that you need with all of these reminders, but here's just a few. First, if you have a company branded shirt, if possible, wear that. If you don't have it, totally fine. You can wear anything that you're comfortable in for these video shoots. And if you're feeling a little self-conscious, just remember that black works perfectly for video shoots and it is a very forgiving color. When you come to our studio, or if you're joining us remotely, make sure you're silencing your phone or any other devices that might be going off or giving you a notification sound, specifically for remote videos too. Shutting down any notifications on your computer, whether that be email, your browser, a Teams messenger of any sorts, anything that could go off, just shut it down for the 1 hour that we're in the video shoot, and it'll make the process a lot smoother. We also want to suggest making a short list of bullet points to use during your interview. You're going to want to prepare a little bit for these interviews and these topics before you actually come into the shoot, just so you know what you're going to say. These are coming from you to your customers on your blog, and that means you're the professional. They're coming here to learn about these important topics from you. So you're going to want to definitely make sure you appear as if you know what you're talking about. And of course you do, because you are the professional, but sometimes a few bullet points goes a long ways, just so that you don't forget any of those important points. And lastly, if you're remote, try to place yourself up against a non-distracting background. We suggest a plain wall if you have it, but if you don't, just try to get it as plain as you possibly can. And you can actually see that in this example here. This is a sample of a remote interview. So as you can see, our video interviewer in our studio, and then you can see the client who has joined us remotely. They have a little bit on their background. As you can see, it looks like a whiteboard there, but that background is not distracting and they are just sitting at their desk. Another thing to notice about joining us remotely, this is what your edited video will look like. We are going to be live editing your video. So down here by the interviewer, you'll see an iPad on the screen. What live editing means is that we are going to actually be putting your B-roll up on the screen as we interview. And this is nice because it gives you a chance to see that B-roll is up on the screen, so you know where to talk about it and what you're talking about during that time when it's on the screen. And it also really, really significantly cuts down on our editing time, which is how we're able to offer this product at such an affordable price so that we can move your videos through the process very easily with minimal post-editing. You'll also notice that we're pointing out that this client is wearing a branded shirt, which is wonderful. And when we edit your remote style videos, we have them look as if you're in, a newsroom with a screen coming down from above. If you decide to take advantage of our in-person option for video interviews, this is a sample of what that looks like. You'll have our Verdium interviewer and you or someone from your company join together in our interviewing room with our TV wall in the background, and you will just be sitting there and doing the same thing you would be doing if you were remote. And then we also have one other option that's really important, and some of our clients love to take advantage of this because these videos are living on your website, they are living on your blog, and sometimes it's great to just have two people from your company or organization there representing. So in this case, you might have one person who's acting as the host, And then you might have the other person who is the one answering questions and talking more. This style really allows for more in-depth conversation between the two professionals from your industry and your company, because both of those people are really going to know what they're talking about. And if someone forgets something, the other person might throw that in, which makes the videos a lot more rich. Please note that if you do decide to do this style of interviewing, this can currently only happen if you are doing in-person video interviews, as you see in the examples.